We were sorry if we offended the president. That was not the intention of the network.
And I'm glad finally ABS-CBN has admitted its shortcomings to the president. Dapat nung pa nila kayong ginawa. Yung nga sinasabi ni Presidente, alam nyo na may atraso kayo. Ano bang may ginawa ba kayo? Wala. Yung nga tinatawag niya, hubris. Masyado kayong mayabang. Kung hindi nag-alburuto sa'yo, saka ka lang hihingi ng paumanhin.
Doon po sa local ads, nagka-problema talaga kami because we only have 2 minutes of airtime per hour. In the case of the local ads, the president placed an order of 65 million worth of spots, of which we failed to air 7 million pesos worth. Our policy on all our ads is first come, first serve, and many of these spots were ordered on May 3rd, and May 7th was the last day of the campaign period. So there had been many previous telecast orders that were already ahead, that came in ahead of the president's telecast order. So that being said, of the 7 million po na hindi namin na-ere, we were able to refund approximately 4 million pesos to the president, and that was accepted. We were delayed in refunding the 2.6 million, which Senator flashed on the screen, and that 2.6 million was no longer accepted by the president. On this issue, I think we acknowledge our shortcoming in our failure to release that refund in a timely manner. And we corrected that so that in 2019, our policy is 7 days. If your spot is not aired, the check should be back with the client or with the advertiser within 7 days. So we acknowledge po our shortcoming dun po sa refund. Doon naman po sa ad ni Senator Trillanes, under the Fair Election Act, if I be allowed to read, for the purpose of this act, lawful election propaganda shall include, in Section 4, any broadcast of election propaganda by television or radio for or against a candidacy. That, to us po, was the first reason why our internal committee gave a green light to the ad. That the second reason why the committee gave a green light to the ad was they felt that, unlike the first version of the ad, which we rejected because we felt that the children were performing inappropriate actions or behaviors, there was a revised version of the ad, which Senator showed earlier, that showed the children merely asking questions. And so we felt that it did not violate any of our internal policies. The third reason why our ethics committee decided to push through with airing the ad is under the KBP code, we are required not to discriminate against any candidate. In other words, any candidate that comes to our station with an ad that is legal and legitimate must be accommodated. Unlike the ads of the president that we were unable to air, all of these ads were aired on a national basis, part of the 19 minutes per hour and not part of the local 2 minutes per hour, which is why there was enough inventory to accommodate the ad. At the end of this whole discussion, I think we were sorry if we offended the president. That was not the intention of the network.